Mixing it up. Guys, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is going to turn out bad, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. This is Ashley and you guys are watching Ashley D Reactions. And today I am going to be doing my Q&A and I'm also going to be doing the fire noodle challenge. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's hot. I have drinks. I have some regular drink and some water. I'm ready. But I figured I would do the Q&A for you at the same time while I do this. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. And yeah, let's just go into this and I'm going to just jump in and start going through one of the questions. I will be eating this, but let's start with a question first. Do you live alone? Yes, I do. I guess it's time for me to take a bite now. I guess that's how I'll do this. So I will take a bite after every question. It's a little bit hot. I definitely feel a spice, but nothing I can't bear. Fun fact, I am Jamaican, so I'm used to spicy food, but this definitely has some kick to it. Are you going to a fan meet or concert anytime soon? And to answer that simply, I am not. I don't have anything lined up. I don't know of anything that's going to be in the US recently coming up, so there's that. Okay. It's tasty. I like the noodles, but it definitely has some kick. What do you do for work? And I work tech support at a software company. I won't really say much more than that, but I take calls and help people figure out how to actually use the software. And that means knowing stuff. So I guess you could say that I'm not dumb. Yeah. Okay, another bite. Okay. I'm doing this, guys. I'm not going to say it's not hot. Have you heard of 17 Q&A? And I have not. This is hot. I'm gonna get just a little. Okay, let's do this. Okay, moving on. Another bite. Another bite. I'm gonna do this, guys. Okay, that went down the wrong pipe. Okay, moving on. Favorite K-pop OTP. Okay, hold on one sec. It's gotta be Jinsen. It used to be Markson, but seeing Jin Young and Jackson together, they're just too funny. They're a wonderful pair. Really wonderful pair. I'm doing this, guys. I'm doing this. First K-pop group that you were ever into. Infinite. Infinite was the first group I ever listened to. Okay, that's not true. Technically, the first group I ever listened to happens to be 21, but that I didn't even know who they were. Apparently, I just knew one of their songs because they played it on ads here. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, the Microsoft ads when they played You Are the Best. So yeah, I technically knew that, but even before then I actually technically listened to a lot of BoA because I was really into anime and she did OST, so I would get all of her music, but I didn't realize that half the stuff that I was listening to was Korean. Guys, I have a problem. But as far as when I've gotten into K-pop now, when I've really gotten into it, it was Infinite. Yes, I was stalling before I had to take another bite. Okay, next question question is, how long have you been a fan? Going on 6 months. At the end of this month, it'll be 6 months. It really hasn't been that long, I know. But I've gone in all in. I have no regrets about it either. None whatsoever. Guys. Whew, hot. It tastes really good too. It's just really hot. Who is your top bias of all groups, and who is your favorite group? I'm combining this. It was written in one sentence, so it's one question. So my ultimate bias and my ultimate group actually coincide. So my ultimate bias group is BTS, and from that, my ultimate bias is the lovely Kim Namjoon. I love Namjoon. He's boo-boo. Like, I love him. If I had a chance to talk to him, that would like make me so happy. So happy. Ugh. What are my top 5 K-pop groups? That is actually pretty simple for me. My top 5 is actually pretty nailed down. It's really the 6 through 10 that's kind of shifty a little bit. My top 5 is, coming in at number 5 is Monsta X, number 4, BAP, number 3, VIX, number 2, GOT7, and number 1 is BTS. Yeah, I love them. How did you get into K-pop? And that is actually because of the lovely Sana Storia. I will leave a link to her channel down below, but I had already followed her because of the booktube side of things, and she was sending out some stuff about some Infinite, and I kind of fell down the well. They were just gifts, and I was done. Or I was all in. The rest is history. Guys, I'm really stalling every question. I'm sorry. Next question. What is your favorite K-drama? And that has to be Morum School. I haven't watched a whole bunch of K-dramas, but out of the ones that I have, Morum School is definitely my favorite. If I was excited for season 7 of Game of Thrones, and yes I am. I freaking love Game of Thrones. Yes, please. I'm so ready. I know it's going to be delayed, but I'm very hype. So the next question is from a friend, Ryan, who actually convinced me to do this evil challenge. And she asks, if you could only listen to one K-pop group for the rest of your life, what would it be? Or who would it be? I can't. My mind is losing itself because of this. But if I could only listen to one group, I'm gonna have to go with BTS. This might seem like, oh well, yeah, they're your bias group, but the reason, I have a very specific reason, and that's because they have so many different sounds. Like, they are very hip hop, but they've touched and dabbled in many different ways, and it would keep things interesting. God, this hurts. And since technically that was kind of easy for me, she said to try Marry Kiss Cliff with my top 3, Marry Kiss Kill. And so my top 3 would definitely be Namjoon, Jackson, whew, I am burning, and Seokjin. So this is actually really, really difficult. So I would have to marry Jackson. Yeah, because I just really, really love Jackson, like, a lot. And then it gets really hard, because then it comes down to who I have to kiss, either Namjoon or Seokjin. And it really, I should be asking who I would kill. And guys, this is not acceptable. I guess I would have to go, I'd have to kiss Namjoon just because his lips are so fluffy, and he does the lip thing, and it just hurts me. But Seokjin's, I don't like this. This is cruel and unusual punishment. I'm just gonna eat my noodles. Who would I want to see a solo project from / create a subunit other than LR? Okay, so I have feels on this. So I would really, really love to see a subunit between Ken and freaking Hongbin. Okay, understand this. So Hongbin is like underrated, but his voice is actually lovely as well. And then Ken's voice is just beautiful, like paired with anybody. I mean, I know that his voice is like absolutely amazing and adorable with Leo's, but I feel like the dynamic that you would have between Ken and Hongbin would be really entertaining, especially during promotions and everything. So yeah, that would be the subunit that I want. And if anybody's solo, it would obviously be Ken Baby, because I love his voice. Like, his voice is honestly one of my favorites. It's just, I love the tone of it. It's beautiful. Guys, we're getting down to the end. So, do you watch anime? And I've been watching anime for a long time. A very long time. Yeah, I watch anime a lot. Recently I haven't been too much because I've been all like K-poppy, and I've only really watched like maybe 2 or 3 since I've really gotten into K-pop. So, but usually I watch a lot of K-pop. I read a lot of manga. For the longest time I was trying to learn Japanese. You guys know I'm trying to learn Korean now. I can tell you right now that learning Korean is way easier than learning Japanese, because my Japanese was very poor after many, many years. And I mean, it's not like my Korean is good, but I can actually understand things in Korean now. Like, it's not much, but I can understand things. Whereas with Japanese, I still can't understand poo-poo. Like, yeah, I can hear like a random word here and there. So, yeah. Next question is another VIX related question, and it is, what kind of concept do I want to see them do next after this whole Conception series is over? And I want them to do like grown man sexy kind of thing. Like men in suits, like sexy. Like, I mean, they do sexy already, but like they do like dark sexy. I just want them to just be like plain old sexy. Does that make any sense? VIX does sexy very well. Oh my gosh. Okay. I pretty much finished. I'm full. So I'm not gonna shove any more food down my face. I'm full. But I will continue to answer your questions. So the next question is, are you enjoying other space related things other than Star Trek? And I really love science fiction and fantasy. Like, it's my thing. I love the Mass Effect games, which kind of falls into the next part of the question of do you play games like World of Warcraft? I don't play World of Warcraft, but I do play single player games. I'm not really big on jumping into multiplayer very much, unless it's like a co-op game. I like co-ops. But I love Mass Effect. I love Doctor Who. I'm a Star Wars fan. I like space things. I love space operas. There's a book series called Leviathan Wakes the Expanse, and they have a show now on Sci-Fi. I love it. I love Sci-Fi Channel in general. But yeah, I'm very big on sci-fi and things related to space and just the off kilter. And I play a lot of video games, but like I said, not many multiplayer, mainly single player games. Even multiplayer games that are like that have like single player, I will mainly play the single player stuff. The only exception to that is Destiny, but I haven't even played that in a while. If I had a chance to be an idol, would I? I don't think that I would. Like, I would love to like be in the spotlight and to perform. I absolutely adore performing. It was one of the things that I adored. I took dance for like 10 years, and then I was in guard performing. I just love to perform. I'm not gonna say that I'm good, but I love to perform. But I don't think I could handle the lifestyle of an idol. Like, I love the speed and pace of it, but just the fact that there's constantly people like looking to you, and like, I don't think I could deal with that pressure. So yeah, I wouldn't mind the pace and the activities and the performing, and even like people constantly watching me. Just the pressure of people's expectations, that's what wouldn't do well with me. And so for the September comebacks, what am I most excited to see? I don't know if BTS's comeback is actually in September or not. It's not clear. We just know it's this latter half of the year. But we do know that GOT7 is coming back in September, and so is SHINee is supposed to, and also Infinite. So those are like the big three for me. I'm probably most hype about the GOT7 because I actually have had a dream that Jin Young actually let me listen to some of the song, and I got really excited, but he only played like a few seconds, and then he turned it off, and I was like, Jin Young, let me listen to more. And then he just laughed in my face. That was literally my dream of Jin Young, him laughing in my face. Yeah. One that I take kind of personally, and it is, what is your opinion on fans who are asking for other members during VAPs? Guys, don't do that. Okay, so whenever somebody does that, my first thought is, wow, that fan is being extremely selfish. Because one, they're asking a member of one of the groups that they love for somebody else, okay? So they're saying that the person that is in front of them is not good enough for them. So that's not cool. That's not cool at all. It gets even worse when you think about it further, because they're saying also that, hey, this member is on screen, but I don't want to see this member, so I'm going to ask for somebody else. What about all the other fans that are there that do want to see who's in front of them right then? Like, it really irritates me. So like, I've seen this a few times. Like, there's two that come to mind recently, right? Because I watch them the most, but with BTS, with Haseok, when he was doing his VAP and people were asking for other members, I was freaking thrilled that Haseok was actually doing a VAP. Like, I was just like, yes, we get some Haseok. And people were asking for Jimin, and he played it up real nice, real good, but you could tell that he was annoyed. Guys, why can't you just be happy with who's there right in front of you? I mean, it's happened also with Monsta X. One that I was watching recently, Kihyun had started it, and yeah, and then people were asking for like IM and Minhyuk, and it was just like, wait, why are you doing this when Kihyun is right in front of you? Kihyun is wonderful and savage. Why are you not embracing that? It was just a little bit frustrating, and every time I see that happen, I'm just like, why are you not happy that you're just getting a chance to get a glimpse at these people? They don't have to do it. There are plenty of groups that don't do that at all. Like, you should just be happy that they're doing it at all, and try not to be so single-minded that you end up ruining it for other people that might not feel the same way as you and might be over the moon that somebody from one of the members that they love is actually doing it. So that's just my thought. Be happy with who's in front of you and be grateful that they're doing it at all. What Korean food do you want to try? And I've been eating more and more Korean food. It is so freaking good. I don't know how I slept on that so long in my life, but I still have a lot to try. And one of the things that I hear a lot about, but I've never had, is tteokbokki, and I really want to try it. I really do. Next question is, if I could go to Korea for only one day, where would I go and what would I do? So if I only have one day, I'm going to Seoul, obviously. Just because if I go to Seoul, there's just so much, since it's a city, well, there's a lot of cities, but since there's just so much there and so many areas that I could go to, I feel like I could probably get as much bang as I possibly can by going to Seoul. So yeah, I would do that, and I would probably end up just shopping a lot, to be honest. So there's another question to do a how I got into K-pop, and I do plan on doing that. I will be doing that within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, you guys will get the full dish on how exactly it all went down and what happened. And yeah, so that is all of the questions that I'm seeing there. Yes, so those are all the questions. I hope that I have answered all of them and that the video didn't cut off and that I didn't miss any. If I did in the end, I will go back and I will answer those questions down below. But don't worry, you are still entered into the giveaway no matter what. But I will put the winner of the giveaway right here. Congrats! Yay, you won! Yeah! So what you're going to need to do is just go ahead and email me through the back end of the channel, and I'm going to need your email address, and you need to let me know which K-pop album you would like from iTunes, anyone that you want, anything, $15 or less, your heart's desire, whatever it may be. And just so you guys know, I will still be giving away the Put 'em Up CD. And like I said, it is no photo card, but I will ship it internationally for the Put 'em Up. But that giveaway will go up when I hit 2,500. So it'll probably be going up soon because you guys have been like coming here and flocking like crazy. But 2,500, I will be doing that giveaway. And then probably at 3,000, I'll be doing a Vix Hades signed copy giveaway. So yeah, just so you know. But if you guys like this video, please make sure that you like it. If you'd like to see more reactions from me, make sure that you subscribe. I'm out.